We've got awards. More embarrassing story. You ready? Carly Russell, her fake Juicy Smollett abduction story. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this clown somehow, some way, faked seeing a baby in diapers walking on the road, then said she got abducted. Everybody went crazy. Today's Show went nuts. Oh, my God. And, of course, what'd she say? It's a hoax. That's why you don't always believe anyone. I remember, a couple years back, always believe the woman. Are you crazy? Oh, hell no. My sister's a 25-year prosecutor. She laughed at that. Always believe what? Hell no. So, what was more embarrassing? Carly Russell and her fake abduction story, or LeBron's tequila executive brawling in Vegas? Man, I don't know. Both of them, you got to answer. What happened was let's go through both. What happened was I faked an abduction because, well, I'm mentally ill. And the world has just gotten to me. LeBron James asks, hey, lady, what the hell are you doing fighting in the middle of a Vegas casino? Whoa, LeBron, what had happened was I'm an idiot. My thigh tattoo and my big ass got in the way of common sense. Which do you think? I'm going to go to the YouTube chat on this one. Which do you think? I'm going to go, I don't know. I'm going to go with LeBron's tequila lady, and I'll tell you why. It's simple. The reason I'm going to say tequila lady is because she actually has a job that's important. This other lady goes to like community college and by all accounts was an upstanding citizen. But come on, both of you are idiots. Both of you need to stop. But the more embarrassing is probably LeBron's gal. Doesn't matter to LeBron. He could fire her tomorrow and people would go like, well, you should. But I don't know. That seems to be the most embarrassing. Would you rather be Hunter Biden's legal counsel or be forced to watch The View every day for a year? I don't want to be Hunter Biden's legal counsel because Hunter Biden's legal counsel, their career as a big shot attorney is over. It's done. Because if you know anything, I called my brother yesterday and I said, hey, tell me about how this could happen. How could Hunter Biden's legal team not know what was going to happen in that courtroom? Not have somebody that knew. It was this judge that good, that secretive, when she turned over and dismissed, discarded, disgraced the Department of Justice's made-up two-tier plea agreement with Hunter Biden, and in one fell swoop, she exposed the Department of Justice for the fraud that it is, in this case, and she exposed the legal team of Hunter Biden for being just simply god-awful. That's exactly what she did. And, of course, in the other side of it, if I got to watch The View, does it say I got to have the volume up? Ha! Like, I got to tell you, I don't think I have ever watched with the volume up, Stephen A. Smith's show. Like, it's on right now, and I got three idiots talking. All right? And Stephon Diggs is doing this, and I'm sure Ryan Clark and Harry Douglas and Stephen A. Smith are saying that Stephon Diggs acting like an idiot on the sideline is a good thing because he's African-American, and that's what these guys do. But I would watch The View if I didn't have the damn sound up. I mean, I would rather do that because, look, I go about my business. The View is like 1 hour a day, right? Or however long it is. And then I go work on my show, or I go play golf, or I go do something with Lee, go to lunch. I'm going to lunch with former Hoosier Brian Sloan today. I mean, but the lawyers for Biden are done. Uh-oh, did I freeze? I don't want to freeze. I don't think I should freeze. It looks like I've frozen with my hands way up in the air. Next, biggest cheater. Biggest cheater, Jim Harbaugh or Will Wade? Oh, this one isn't close. Will Wade by a mile. Whatever Harbaugh did, it's because Harbaugh is a fraud. And we all know this. Harbaugh is just a guy that, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian man. Do as I say, not as I do. Look, Will Wade's just a dirtbag. I mean, everybody knew Will Wade's a dirtbag. Will Wade's a pretty nice guy. I had a chance to talk to him a couple times. I had a chance to do his games. I talked to him in Maui for a while. He's great, nice guy. But I got to tell you, in terms of cheating, he wrote the book. And here's why I say Will Wade wrote the book. Because Will Wade was smart enough to use his own money to cheat. That's right. He didn't use a bagman. He didn't use a middleman. He used his own scratch. Jim Harbaugh's just a dirtbag. He's one of those fake religious guys. That's all he is. He's a phony religious guy that when push came to shove didn't have the balls to say, hey, look, here's what I did. He lied. He tried to lie. So I would absolutely think both of them are frauds, but Will Wade is by far a bigger cheater. Harbaugh's a bigger disappointment. He's a much bigger disappointment, no question. Because you would like to believe that Jim Harbaugh, who was raised by what is, I guess, great parents, has a nice sister, Tom Crean's wife, great lady. I've always enjoyed talking to her. And I've always liked John Harbaugh, his brother. He's always been good to me. But I got to tell you, this guy's a fraud. When you try to stand up there and pontificate, and then you don't do what you pontificate, you're a fraud by definition. So, but Will Wade, I mean, he's on another level. Crazier contract story. The Celtics giving Jaylen Brown $60 million a year, the richest NBA deal ever, or Mbappe turning down $1 billion. $776 million. Man, that's a great question. Can you imagine? I know this guy Mbappe's got more money than sense. I get that. But still, it's $776 million up front right here. Let's go 1 year. You can go to Real Madrid later. Imagine I've always said, man, it's hard for me to turn down anything. I'm going to turn down a job here coming up in radio. And it's not a lot of money, but still, turning down any job for any amount of money in this economy is like, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough decision. That's not easy. But this dude turns down $776 million. That's not as crazy as giving Jaylen Brown $60 million a year. Many people go see this guy Mbappe. Like people nationally, worldwide, not nationally, worldwide, go, hey, Mbappe's playing. He is? Yeah. We got to go see him. All right, let's go. Right? Nobody is saying, hey, look, I got to go see Jaylen Brown. Hey, does anybody have their Jaylen Brown jersey? What? We need a Jaylen Brown jersey. Oh, okay. Nobody does that. At least nobody that I know. So Jaylen Brown getting $60 million is insane to me. I mean, absolutely insane. Mbappe, I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand the what's the right word? The European world. Mbappe's got 13 million followers on Twitter. I don't even know how many he's got on Instagram. Man. 776, but I still say it's crazier to give Jaylen Brown the most money in the NBA. Worst owner, Daniel Snyder or Michael Jordan? This one's easy. This is Daniel Snyder today. This is Daniel Snyder tomorrow. This is Daniel Snyder the next day. You know, Michael Jordan never really had, internal complaints like Mark Cuban had or like Daniel Snyder had. He didn't have sexual misconduct. He didn't have any of that stuff. He didn't. Michael Jordan just didn't win. Michael Jordan turned a $275 million investment into $3 billion. Daniel Snyder did the same thing, but Daniel Snyder, too much. When you're being fined $60 million for what you allowed your culture to be, then I got to tell you, you're a bad owner. Might be the worst owner ever. Might be the worst owner in the history of the NFL. Now, I'm sure there's others, And I'm sure you'll come up, well, maybe Jerry Richardson, I don't know. A lot of people obviously in Cleveland don't like Irsay, don't like Art Modell, don't like anybody. I get it. People in Baltimore, don't like Irsay. Art Modell, people in Cleveland don't like. I get it. But when you look at the full scope of things, has there ever been a worse owner, ever, than Daniel Snyder? The dude doesn't even own the team anymore, and he's got to pay $60 million back to the NBA. Or the NFL, not the NBA. That's a bad owner. Really bad. Jordan just made money. Look, here's the thing I like about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan just going to tell you who he is. Republicans buy shoes too. Now, Michael Jordan every once in a while puts his, spin on politics. He'll defend an African American or endorse an African American. He'll give to some causes, good for him. But let's be totally honest. That dude is about one thing and about one thing only, the acquisition of wealth. And he makes no bones about it. I don't know what to tell you, but I ain't mad at it.